Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Guys, let's call it out. Call it out, all of you, all of you. Climb up fast, 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 fast.
Stay frosty.
Lol.
Push, push, push.
Grenade!
It's me. Well, pop dog, hitting me. Help me, help me.
Bomb has been planted.
Defusing!
This is.
Counter-terrorists win.
Let's go! Incendiary up!
Grabbing gear, let's go. Flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
Yummy.
Who is the streamer?
We are good to go.
Bomb going in.
Bomb has been planted. Smoke out. I'm on C4. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go.
Throwing smoke.
Flashbang. Terrorists win. Bomb has been.
Yo,
out.
Kirby.
Throwing grenade.
Grenade out.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire. Counter-terrorists win.
They only go.
Earn our pay.
Stream snipe them.
Smoke.
Deploying smoke shield.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Time to earn our stories.
A, rushing A.
Incendiary. Grenade out. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Let's move out. Laying down smoke. Bomb has been planted. Throwing flashbang. belt, put that upper belt. Let's go, everyone! Flashbang! Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
We're good. Let's go.
Throw in smoke.
Fire in the hole. Throwing incendiary. Deploying smoke shield. Flashbang out.
Pop dog, help pop dog.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Dance, put that upper belt, put that upper belt.
Let's go. Let's go.
Put up a smoke. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Incendiary. Counter-terrorists win. Let's get this done. Throwing flashbang. Smoke out. Smoke. Bomb has been planted.
It's airplane.
One is coming up.
Let's do this and get back in time for chow. Flashbang.
Smoking.
Laying down smoke. Incendiary out.
Grenade out.
One guy down.
Throwing fire.
Deploying flashbang. Fire in the hole.
He's in green chain. Hold. One yellow chain.
Bomb has been planted.
Sorry. He's in IV. True. Number 2 IV.
IV number 2.
Throwing flashbang. I'm defusing.
Oh god, defuse.
Mất tiếng nghe là tiếng con flash lâu sẽ thật mạnh đấy ông trò.
Counter-terrorists win.
Let's hold a bit, okay?
Guys, listen to me, please.
Please listen my call. We will win. Come here first. Come here first.
Walk,
Let's hold. Hold, please. Go away. They're rotating B. No. One connector. True A now.
Activating the bomb. I'm throwing smoke.
Maui. He's super low. He went pop dock.
Take the bomb fast.
Take the bomb fast. He went B. He's coming A main.
Go.
He's coming A main. Coming A main.
He's A main,
Fucking idiot. A main.
Take the bomb. A main, do you go A main? Wait the
Fucking idiot.
Planting the bomb.
He's coming red chain. Same angle in front. He's in front of you.
Terrorists win.
You're about to give me heart attack. All go B, all go.
Go.
come.
Coming. Last guy MA. Last guy MA. Behind you, Abdul.
Go kill him, kill him. Nice. Good job. Easy, easy.
He went MA and took a AK. He's having AK. He's in red chain. Green chain. He's coming IV. IV, he went IV.
Take bomb, take bomb, take bomb. And that M4.
Saw you. No, in front of you. No, IV, IV. IV!
Not that. Not. Go B, go B, go B from there. Go, go, go,
Run!
go, go.
Ah! He's going connector. He went B, go plant fast.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
He's in pop dog, pop dog. Delete your game, fucking idiot.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go. Got this area. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win.
Give back, give it blue.
Counter-terrorists win.
Ketip, keren. Last guy, Ivy. Heaven, he went heaven. He's in heaven.
I'm planting the bomb.
He have expensive key skins.
Counter-terrorists win. Put that upper belt. Easy for ens, dance. Put it upper belt, put it upper belt. Miners Majori haastaa legendaarisia. Nyt isos liigas niinku Roosberg Suomala.
4 of which are in the bottom 10 in terms of statistics of the tournament so far. That's not great, but another plant will facilitate a half buy, and out top they go. Kirby's flashed on up, Rain to recover, and the spam is good. They've managed to deal with this top take from Spirit with ease. Now it's just Chopper and I disbalance, and they'll be taken out of the equation pretty quickly.
Does it get much quicker than that? 4 left. Round's already over. It only took 20 seconds, and now they'll go in with the full AKs as well. So they were hoping to take a couple more weapons away, force the rebuys. They knew that there was a lot of saved AKs and Galils, so that was the intention. Didn't quite manage to overcome it. Rain with a triple kill. You can see impact player of round 3. Brokey pulling out the AWP, so the enhanced scout now responsible for Yard. Who's their partnership outside, Chad? You know you've got your electronics and your simples. It's Brokey and your...
It looks like it's going to be Brokey and Nico.
Yeah, he's playing main.
Cold Zero will be over towards ramp. Rain's job is going to be coming through main or up the ladder to help out Kirby with that topside lockdown. I think Nico having a lot of flexibility as the in-game leader of the team makes sense. I like to see that, especially from a sharper individual as well. But a lot of it's in like the flux of the round. So it's going to be curious to see where Brokey wants to take the AWP straight away. We can see that it is just the AKs on the other side of things, so he won't have to deal with eye disbalance and the big green that he's been wielding throughout the Pro League. As I mentioned in the pre-game, he's in the top 5 for AWP kills per round, which is not a bad statistics to have to your name by any means.
And we're off to the races. It is Brokey. See how perfectly timed that outside smoke is. Nico knows he's on the hunt. Brokey does manage to pluck Disbalance out of the pack. Mir, though, elevated and now deflated. Bullet landing in his rib cage keeps us level. 4 versus 3 numbers favoring the CTs. Brokey's being hunted, but Rain, the bodyguard, steps up to the plate. Quick double on the outside cross. Puts SDY late lurk in the lobby. Not really too much to manifest now.
I think the stat line said that Rain only had like 95 kills over the 6 maps or something that they've lost so far. I want to go back and just double check those stats, because that's the... I'll work out what the average is over the maps that they've played. But if he has a good game, that could be a bit of a difference maker here for FaZe.
And I'll always be a fan of Rain, especially on Nuke. I mean, back when the pillar was out there, he was one of the first to find it and absolutely abuse the hell out of it. But I think he can be such a solid player. But it looks like, so far, and it's super early day, of course, you know, we can't read too much into it, but this is looking quite good for them, individually speaking. So if they're in a good mood, if the spirits are high, these factors don't normally make, you know, they're not ones I like to lean on, but it does seem to help FaZe if everything's looking good for them.
Okay, so I just did the maths. Over the 8 maps they've played so far in Pro League, with the 95 kills that Rain has, that's an average of, I had to round up, 12 kills per map. So let's see how he goes and how he can recover.
Nearly. That was nearly the perfect incendiary. Just a little short. Doesn't mean that they can't force a second out. So $1,200 squandered and caught with his weapon out. Nico catches a deagle bullet, but he's shooting 2. Double kill before they find him. AK now in play for this Kevlar Deagle round. They throw over the AK to the Armored Mirror. Makes sense. And Brokey's already ruining it. Ruining all their fun. All their games. Mir very precise onto the first. He's up for a 1 versus 4. A near impossible task. Bomb on his back. It certainly does make things a little bit more possible. Kirby responsible for the top side pivot. Secret unguarded for now.
These have faltered in these scenarios in past, but this looks like a more robust side. Rain, 5-1. Comfortable thus far. But Mir's got a great deal of work if he fancies this. 34 seconds. He's trying to find a bit of room, which he has done, but there are a couple of players who could stop this. Kirby is one. Patience will be played as Rain. Will be the one to finish this, and this is a gorgeous performance so far from FaZe. Looking like Cold Zera, instrumental in that ramp presence. Brokey, his little dash on top, and Nico as well. But we've seen Spirit when things go wrong, they still just go at it. Those, you know, consistent, stubborn hits. I don't think they can be dissuaded by it yet.
Well, one of the keys that we were talking about previously was Isis balance on Nuke on the T side, getting it done with the rifle, not necessarily the AWP. So he has picked up the big green this round. Let's see how we go into round number 6, but it'd be curious who the difference maker can be for Spirit, because normally they're quite back and forth, quite competitive, other than when we get to Mirage. But we're not there yet. That'll be the 3rd map of the series here today, if we need it. FaZe are off to a bit of a flyer, so those issues that Yanko was talking about, if they're able to avoid them, they might be able to change their own fate. SDY's down the vent.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the round, though. The fact that SDY got himself down there so soon, it could have made a lot of room for them. He's tucked himself into the vents, though. It does mean that their rotation at the moment is really only a threat from ramp. They're clearing lobby now. Nico ready and waiting to try and buy time. He tucks in, opts for a more passive stance. You can hear them. B-site is lost.
I think he's been hurt as well, though. The footsteps he made after that flash came in, they must know he's in window. And you can see they're searching for him. Chopper takes him down in the back, having no idea that was even possible. Nico goes down with nothing.
Nothing. Chopper can find another one here. Disbalance is already posted up. They don't have to rush the plant. Eventually it does go down. They got a smoke to lock out the ramp room, and this might just be the save call. Yeah, it has to be.
So they're just going to hang around, see if they can find any exits here, but I don't think Team Spirit want to give away much. The first round they'll be posting on the board. And
nice little outside smokes, bit of vent presence. That's about it.
Yeah, it was very simple. And I think, you know, just the silence that we're hearing right now at the tail end of the round shows you that it was done and dusted, very clean, very clear cut.
Yummy. Do you like it?
Now, look, I haven't been a big reader for the entirety of my life. Like, I didn't read the Harry Potter novels. I'd never read Lord of the Rings and that kind of stuff. But
you weren't like a teenage sort of reader?
No, but so reading Dune, it's something that I picked up in like the last couple of years. I've been reading the series. It takes me a long time. But watching the trailer, I now experience what other people who have read the books and then a movie comes out for an experience where it's like, that's not how I envisioned that character.
This isn't my world.
No,
It doesn't look like that.
I quickly put that aside. I quickly parked that.
Yep.
And I said, oh, okay, this looks cool.
And you started on a hard one. If you were getting back into reading, go to Dune, which is like actually just very hard to read.
Well, Duncan was always talking about it, and I thought it sounded interesting, so I wanted to read it. And then Semler was saying that I should keep going. So
I haven't gone past the first, so I need to reread it. I was considering it recently, and back in we go. And I'm sure we're going to see somewhat of a similar performance. It feels like, as said, with Spirit, they know what they want. They're not opposed to having to work for it either. So it's going to be one of those that's a bit of a grudge match.
Like Roki going for an aggressive AWP line here. It's potential for SDY to fall foul to it. That's a nasty 1-2 punch, isn't it? Forced back into the line of sight from the wall bang. Did a good chunk of damage as well. Brought him down to 50, that one bullet headshot into the hut through a thick wall. Coldzera's playing the very tight line here, so be interested to know whether or not Magix is going to be checking that. Who's got that flight path dialed in? Who is checking close left as they swing? He's ahead of all the util. And Mir's the one to check it. Magix was responsible for the boost, but goes 1 for 1. Keeps
no one's
the numbers.
To lower yet, Alex.
Yeah, it's a bit of a concern. It looks like it would be Rain's responsibility on this smoke. Very loud.
I wonder if that was meant to be deeper as well. There's going to be a gap there. Lucky nobody's home. It's faking the vent noise. So they're just trying to draw out anything from Team Spirit here, but it will be the lower hit. So smoke towards Decon, Molotov in towards the window, or make that smoke towards the window. So opting for a little bit different use of their utility here. Still 30 seconds left on the clock.
Until this point, though, it felt like Coldzera and Brokey had been doing the kind of bulk of the work towards the lower hits, especially, but then Nico had been there as well. But he's a little bit later to get down, it seems, this time, unable to get through with that Molotov that came through from ramp. But now Rain is on the case, but he's having to clear as he goes, and I think this might be another one that you wrap it up.
Just saving after saving. There's nothing more frustrating, right? So we might see a gear change come out from FaZe where they want to take the round slightly more aggressively. See if they can take some territory. If you've been listening over the last couple of weeks, you'd hear me talking about things like yard control. And at the top of the show, we were talking about maps played. I had a couple more map stats that I wanted to go through with everybody. So Nuke is the most played, 22. This would actually be the 23rd time we've seen it played within Pro League, which is nuts. Dust 2, 16. Train, 16. Inferno, 14. Mirage, only 12. And then the bottom two, Vertigo 7 and Overpass, only 6, which is surprising because there was once upon a time where Overpass was quite a highly played map.
Right?
Big boys, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 93 total maps before we started today so far. This is just the European division. And with that, I have a couple more fun facts. The most CT-sided map we have, Train, roughly 60%. Dust 2 is the most T-sided map. I think that was 53 or 54% in the T-side bias. And then a fun fact for everybody at home, Vertigo, in the 7 maps played, split straight down the middle, 50-50.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bang on the nose.
Really?
Not even...
Mad.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be way more T-sided the way we've seen it play out.
Exactly, with all those A hits, right? So it's a curious one.
Ooh, good damage. Still warning shot coming out of the rifle of Rain. Many different looks to this T side so far from Team Spirit. Looks like they were there setting up just to check for any early outdoor presence. This time no one's gone for it. Nico's just jump spotting at the moment.
It's a very, very deep flash, but as we can see, they aren't going to do the secret wall smokes again. And there's nobody who can rotate down other than Rain through the vent. Cold would have to drop all the way from the ramp position. His link player, actually it's not Cold who's there, it's Brokey with AWP. That's even more difficult for the rotation. He's dropped a smoke. Cold is rotating over there now. It looks like it's going to be a late top piece here. So Chopper's just getting secret control. We can still see the posturing over towards the lobby. 50 seconds remaining. Yeah, this might just be a top hit. Oh, Bomb's heading over towards ramp now, so maybe take that one back.
Yeah, Brokey's got a lot to do here. And eliminates the bomb. Magic spotted. They know Chopper did sneak behind the smokes. There were sound cues there, but a lower hit. Brokey can stick around thanks to Nico. Forced off now, re-peeking. Has to be aware that Mir could really be hunting, but so's Brokey. What a round that is. What a round. Triple kill. Just Chopper not checking his corners. Coldzera converting, and it will be FaZe's 6th. Clean as well as we go back and forth.
Yeah, now maybe we get the pace out of Spirit again, right? So when they dropped SDY down the vent at the start of the round and went for the fast cross towards Secret, they were able to get a lot more room. But here as the round trickled on down, FaZe are always the type of team who we talk about wanting to play heads-up Counter-Strike. And when I say heads-up Counter-Strike, if you just want to walk on in and take a fight, that's their style, right? That's their style of play. You need to use a few more smokes and mirrors, or smokes and mollies, to find that misdirection. And as we head over towards the lobby, this looks like a sky flash coming on through. I think it's a hard top. Yeah, they've changed up the pace completely.
Yeah, Rain's gonna get caught out with his weapon in his hand and already into the top site. 2 frags, round done.
Save.
Wow, there you go. One way to do it. Team Spirit, that's a very quick call.
But these are those pace changes, right? I remember we had a post-game interview the other day. I was with Obo. And we were talking about the pace of the team on Mirage. And he was like, yeah, you know, they're slow play, but they mix it up really well. And this is an example of that mix-up. The previous round, they didn't start hitting ramp until roughly 25 seconds. This time round, straight into the top side. And you can see what that's done. The players were caught with nades in their hand. They were caught out of position. They weren't expecting that sky flash to come through. And Spirit are punishing with the change-up of the pace. And that's what you want to see in Counter-Strike. It's rhythmic. You're able to make sure that they're unable to be cotton on to the direction that you're going, or the direction and speed that you're going. As FaZe, Cold, and Brokey will be holding on to their guns. Money's good. They will be able to buy. Rain can drop Nico, or Kirby could do the same.
Gosh, I find that so thrilling. And bear in mind that, you know, Chad, I'm sure you know, fear is the mind killer, as we do like to say. And that's going to put a bit of fear in FaZe, because you don't know what Spirit you're going to get. Do you get that slow ramp play now? Do you get that quick hit upper? Do they switch in between the middle? Where do they go with this? Because as I said, the pace is now something that they can't necessarily determine themselves. So this is going to be quite fun if Spirit can keep chipping away at FaZe, who did look so formidable in those first couple of rounds. It looked like they found the answer that other teams were trying to find. A little bit of a ending for Nico.
Yummy.
He'll have early information here, but he has to win this duel with Chopper. He's just tucked himself into the reverse side of main. Meanwhile, lobby very, very quiet. And this is the pace change. Team Spirit, they throw the smokes, they go slow. FaZe have no idea.
You can see the uncertainty. It's planted the seeds already. Chopper, in the same vein of that of Blame F from Complexity, happy to be leading from the isolated lurk. He's fine here.
And Nico's has to drop all the way back, so they have no information. Cold Zero's dropped towards lower. He has to deal with that secret cross. Now they want to put pressure on Brokey, so Flash comes out. We knew that ramp was a problem. Remember, we spoke about it, how Obo was tested and pushed. We're putting an AWPer there. That's one way to deal with it.
Seems to be working out wonderfully. That late arrival from Chopper, a constant threat. 38, it might have to be top side now. You can see there's no real options towards ramp, nor is there the vent option, as long as Rain's still kicking. Good timing on his incendiary. That's going to give him the sound cue that there's some mischief afoot. It will be Chopper's responsibility. No one can stop this. If he finds Rain, oh, he checked. Draws his fire, forces him off the hut. That's probably their go. They have to. Team flashes. This is less pretty from Team Spirit. And Rain, oh, they all line up for him. A quick triple to lock him out. Nico and Rain say no. Not today. And a 7th found on the CT side of Team Spirit's map pick.
We're not loving the slow stuff, are we?
No.
Oh, FaZe are.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm happy seeing Rain do well. He's always fun to watch have a comfortable time. You know, that Molly timing coming in so well for him, like everything lining up. So for him, it might just be a nice little confidence boost. But yeah, we like a little bit of quickness.
Oh, and I just had Zabza reach out from COD 4. He says he's watching the game. He wishes us all the best.
You're a great sniper.
He was a great sniper. He knocked me out of a couple of
Is this the guy
lands.
you keep talking trash about in the green room when we're watching the COD 4 streams? Is that the guy, Lauren?
Yeah.
No. That one's Machini. Machini TV. That was it. Yeah, different. No, Zabza was a very good little French scope, very aggressive as well. Quite fun to watch. Speaking
He's
of
an
fun,
osteopath now.
Really?
Yeah.
He used to be quite the guitarist too. You know, the French, always good at multitudes of things. Nico, though, this is the position he was really able to hinder a little bit of that progress on earlier. Now, I wonder if Spirit have gone back to that look, and if Nico's in the right place, feeling it out, he could be in the right place at the right time.
That one-way smoke's going to slow things down a little bit for Spirit, and all that damage done to Mir early has meant he's had to pick up the AWP, so Brokey to receive, pushing forward his magics, and that's the bomb. That is fast.
Brokey is really quick and so damn precise. The little jiggle costs him his life. It's Mir that manages to keep things within the realms, but certainly not fun. And again, so this is clearly part of the Team Spirit playbook, is just park a player red. They want to continue walking up. Perhaps they do. Smoke on main denies a lot of information. The bomb, don't forget, needs to be retrieved. Cold's flanking into SDY here, and that could be the round confirmation right there. Lobby clear. Disbalance out yard. Bomb there too. Kirby's aware and hears all of this. Hoping for the element of surprise here. And they bait him into the trap. He will go down. And Disbalance, I think he might have been spotted, or at least it's going to be communicated he can be heard as well. So he's descending towards the lower site, and CTs are going to have to get there in time to stop the plant. Looks like Cold will.
There's no nades for him to smoke off or try and molly to plant in here, so just has to go dry, and the door's going to swing open. That's all she wrote. Hey, Rush, how you doing, man?
Hello?
How'd you like dinner last night?
Yeah, it was very nice. It was a strange food, but I really enjoyed it.
Strange food?
Yeah, it was kind of like
a fusion,
Yeah, it was
wasn't
a fusion. So it was. I've never had food like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it,
They're putting Western things in bao buns. You know, that is a,
Yeah,
I would call it
sweet
strange.
corn and gyoza. That's very strange, but it tasted very good.
Sweet corn gyoza. Oh yeah, the cheesy pillows.
The cheesy pillows, yeah.
Is that what they call them?
They have some really fun names on the menu.
Okay.
Some
Nice.
really fun names.
Rush, did they treat you well while I was gone?
Yeah,
They-
mostly I would say. I think they were very kind to me. They were very understanding. Actually, I retract my mostly, and I say definitely. Actually, they were very nice to
I
me.
feel like you're being pressured there a little bit by the whispered
No.
mostly from Alex.
No,
but
not at all.
We'll talk later. I want a report on these two.
Yeah, I wrote some. I did some homework yesterday on my day off.
Oh yeah?
He always does.
I love homework.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ever have a dog growing up, Rush?
A dog? Yeah, plenty, yeah.
Did you ever pull the classic?
No joke, one time a dog did eat my textbook, no troll. And I handed it to my professor and I said, hey, look, buddy, no troll here, but the dog kind of ate it.
No troll, pro. No troll.
Okay.
We have got Counter-Strike already transpired. Rain did fall early, so there's room for NiKo to rock the tip the scales. Oh no, he takes too long. He was playing with his food and he only gets one, a mere morsel. Could have been so much more. Jumping up on that red container, it's happened twice now. Kirby on the hunt for the loud disbalance, costing him his life to the no-scope last round. It's a little touch of greed, perhaps, that's pushing Team Spirit into the driving seat, but only temporarily. It's a 4-on-3 and numbers advantage for them. Brokey's holding the rest of the yard cross here. If they really want to do this, they'll have to use smokes.
Ooh, that was the remaining flashes going in as well. A couple more to play with, but the smokes are now gone. Timing couldn't have been better. The T's are loving that.
They got no info now.
Oh my gosh.
And he's going to jiggle out again. Poor old Kirby. Lost his life.
Oh, we have some problems here.
Yup.
Hayes are in trouble if they can't salvage this round, and they have to hold on to these guns.
Brokey, though, not bad. Finds one on disbalance on the cross mollies coming in. Cold Zero, they're pushing forward. That's the benefit of having this caliber players, but it is down to a 1v1, 24 seconds, and Cole's low HP. But he's crept forward. He's looking for this. Magix is unaware, but he sees him. Well handled in the end by Magix. But my word, Cold Zero and Brokey just made that competitive.
Wow, that was a real flurry of frags right there. I thought that they had done enough. Cold on low HP, unfortunately unable
Brokey
to...
pushing out the flame. I mean, like, that makes perfect sense if Cold hadn't killed all of them. He just, as he was making that decision, Cold got a double. And so then overcommitted, a hard flick to hit. Magix just converts. Great shooting from him, but that's going to definitely be a little frustrating.
Yeah, you don't want to let them set up in the post plan, especially in a 2v4 situation just like that. Now, this is going to be the last dip for FaZe. Their loss bonus is at $1,900 right now, so they lose this one. Well, they're going to be on a bit of a save, and that is a chance for Spirit to steal away the half, potentially finding themselves an 8-7 scoreline for what was just feeling like a very, very slow start. They've just whittled down the economy and finding themselves, well, not in the driver's seat, but in a position to really pressure FaZe.
Brokey is brave, but Disbalance has definitely got an eye on it too.
Ooh, good damage. Surely Mir gets the trade. He actually chooses to stick around and finishes off the job. That's brave. You can see the tip of the Disbalanced head. Probably not converted or aware of that. But now they're on the hunt. NiKo round the world. They're just passing each other. NiKo tucked into main now, though. So this partnership of Magix and Mir could cause a whole lot of mischief.
Who's looking towards ladder? Is anybody covering it off at all? Cold Zero's back is completely open.
If Cold gets shot in the back again, this is going to be a really bad day.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, it's tilt.
Magix, you didn't have to shoot Mir as well.
Brokey then tucked in with a lot to do. The flank, really, really a huge gap exploited. Maybe with this util they can lock him out as well.
Oh, Rain's going to bust through this as they're hitting the side. They want to stop the plant.
Flash goes, he caught so many then. That's going to make it tricky. Nice play from Rain. Does it get... Wait, the second he got Brokey then? That's mad from Disbalance. Oh, and okay, it all comes together. I don't know how you quantify that, but it looks damn good for Spirit.
Yeah, that's going to be one that's going to tilt FaZe off the face of the earth, especially considering that that was the one for the money as well. They invested so much. Cold down to 0 after being flanked unawares, pants around his ankles. NiKo a reluctant clutch in front of him. He needs to save. He also wants to do damage. Bit of a standoff here, hoping to catch this balance on the save. Timing. Ooh.
Ooh, he's not going to get that.
He's going to get something. There you go.
Well, he hasn't been able to scavenge the AWP, so if he gives up this M4 by hanging around, that means going into the next they have nothing. Have a look at the right-hand side, left-hand side of your screen even. You can see there, 1,900 for Cold, 2,600 for NiKo, 2,000 for Kirby. They are broke, and that right now is 5 rounds on the board. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how they lost track of Yard completely. That was NiKo's responsibility, just assuming that they weren't going to brave through the smoke in the way that they did, in the fashion that they did. And now, Spirit have a real opportunity here to get the next 2 rounds. And the reason I say that is next round will be $2,400 loss bonus. And that's going to give them just enough to get a relatively okay CT side to buy. But that means they have to take a save right here. And exactly that has gone down. Brokey's invested into the Zeus. We've seen him have a little bit of success with that before. Fast towards Secret they go. So the MAC-10 in the hands of Chopper leading the charge. Balance keeping on up. And the bomb will be lower already. So 2 players left to deal with the rotations. Mia and SDY. This is the chance for Brokey to potentially find himself a freebie. The AWP would be fantastic, but I think...
Imagine.
Oh, caught looking the wrong way. Magic's very diligent with the clear. And, well, this eco is all over Red Rover. That's not bad. A saved AK could be okay. Kirby, I think you're in a little bit of trouble, mate. I don't think you'll be picking that one up.
Miz just guarding that with his body in the way.
Oh,
he's double dipping.
So many avenues of approach he can try. Maybe just hide on the roof and then just as the bomb goes off, jump on the AK and see if you can salvage it. Oh, hide and seek right now.
Oh, he's subtle.
Parkour.
Come on.
Gave it a good go.
I did love your parkour video, by the way, Alex.
Thank you. I'm an up-and-comer in the parkour scene.
I love the line you had there.
It's a pretty cool line.
Phraseology was fantastic.
Yeah, I was thinking about some tic-tacs into a cat pass, but I was just, I'm not ready.
You gotta feel it, right?
Yeah.
The vibe.
I wasn't in the flow state that day.
We had the ambulance on speed dial.
They retweeted it, by the way. Stora Parkour.
Oh, did they really?
The world's largest parkour group have seen me jumping on a block of concrete.
I liked your impression. Like, you're already British, but you showed me some of their stuff, and then you did a bit more of an accent. I was like, oh, okay, I can see you in the crew.
Yeah, they're from London. Me and Lauren can hang out, jump on some bushes and stuff.
Yeah, we'll roll around.
Yeah, do some roly-polies, some cartwheels.
I used to be so scared of that as a kid, and I'd be scared of this as well. This balance has got to be cautious. Nico has been a presence out here, but he has mostly gone 1. We haven't seen him succeed beyond that, but that's a pretty decent amount, but it hasn't equated to round wins at this point.
This was the low buy for the CCs I'm talking about. It is M4s, but no defuse kit. Very light utility to work with here, so they need to find the jewels, find the fights, and hope that Team Spirit don't just get that lower control for free. So Brokey's jumping up in a similar fashion to how Nico did. Negative fight, and they're going to die.
Yeah, the spray from Brokey is trying to support. Often they have Disbalance just overseeing all of these operations, so if you do choose to reload, you're going to go down. Mir pushes into the warehouse to find himself another. And he spots Rain as well, tucked in on main. Oh, he's hunting. Oh, Rain. Nasty way to go. Oh, some serious gaps being exploited at this point in time. Balance being challenged out. A double swing into the AWP, goes down. Puts Cold into an unwinnable 1 versus 3. If they go top site, he's in for a shot. But Spirit looking to be playing this one very safe. It's a 50-50 for Cold. He may as well tuck in.
25 seconds. They've got to keep an eye on the time here. Threats can arise in these final moments where things get a little bit hectic. Magic's heading in first. 17 seconds. Here we go. It's the top side, the 50-50.
Oh, come on.
Bloody hell, Magic. You check that with the AWP, do you? All right. Spirit have woken up. FaZe kick things off and look deadly. But 8 rounds is all they're going to end on.
Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away?
I'm calling. So certainly not all tickety-boo. You can see GG.bet seems to agree. The bookkeepers and sponsors do seem to be pointing towards the plucky underdog. Utility for FaZe. Cold and Nico, some of the hardest hitters, unarmored coming into this pistol. I've got Sponge and Pansy alongside for the ride. We can see the lineups for Nico. Going to be trying to put one out towards main, and it's going to fill the gap of what was Mir. Past tense. Rain makes sure of that. Spots disbalance on the jiggle as well, so he'll know to put that P250 to good use, dropping him off. This has all gone well for FaZe so far.
Chopper needs at least one here. Needs to slow this down.
Ow!
Rain's having none of it. That's two already. On for the third, potentially, too. He's chasing Magic down. The Magic stops it before it gets far out of control. But this is brutality from FaZe. This is just straight up, heads up fights, and Disbalance gets warded away.
There's a moment there that could have fallen
Could have,
apart.
right?
Yeah,
I was holding my breath.
It's good poking and prodding that was going on, but back up the vent they go. Disbalance is rotated over towards lobby. His low HP of only 16 means this one is very, very unlikely to see him convert. Now, he has some questions he needs to ask himself. Has the Kevlar, could save that, could take it into the next round, and they go for the force buy, because we know Spirit love a good force buy.
You know he loves a good scout.
And that could be the potent mixture to break FaZe in the early stages. So the bomb now, we're getting to the halfway mark of it being ticked. He just needs to see if he can potentially find any heads. That'll add $300 to his bank balance, and holding on to the Kevlar would be perfect. Now, if you are FaZe, you don't need to chase him. You don't need to hunt him. It'd be good to take the Kevlar away, but it's really not the end of the world. Just post that round on the board, because the way that the first half ended, it was 4 straight for Spirit, breaking the bank, breaking that streak of rounds from FaZe. And here's the opening. Rain, the entry fragger with the P250. I like to see it.
Hello, bro. Do you have Discord? Stay, bro. Stay. Please. Play city. Bro, I said stay, bro.
Hello. Stairs and below.
Come to B. Csgo. One's gonna come from jungle, bro. You have to go kill.
Counter-terrorists win. I'm throwing smoke.
one shot.
Flashbang. Molotov. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade. Terrorists win. We will make them regret this day. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Flashback. Smoke. I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Molotov. Throwing fire. Planting. Let's defend our land. Smoke! Throwing flashback. Smoke! I'm throwing smoke. Smoke!
One aim in push.
Planting. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. They will remember us after today. I'm throwing smoke. Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. Grenade.
एक A, one A and one probably B. पैलेस की तरफ से. Okay. City.
Throwing a flashbang.
City op.
We are volunteers of justice. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade! Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing smoke. We will drive them from our lands. Smoke!
Nice. Main push.
Burn! Molotov! I'm throwing the Molotov! Molotov out! Throwing fire. Smoke! Bomb has been planted. Putting down the smoke. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Short pillar, he crossed room. One market.
The bomb is taken down. Terrorists.
LOL.
We're going out.
सैंडविच पिनो मार दे उसको.
Direct diffuser bed, direct diffuser bed.
Back. Gear up. We're going in. Incendiary out. Laying down smoke.
Throwing a Molotov.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Let's roll.
B shot up.
Throwing smoke.
Terrorists win. Let's Defusing.
Cover him, bro. He's defusing.
Defusing. Terrorists win. All right, gentlemen, this is it.
कुछ नहीं, go A, bro.